students, this video is the fourth part of the chapter The 100 Dresses Part 1. Now in this video I am going to discuss about the question answers of the chapter. Question 1. Where is the classroom does Vanda sit and why? Answer. Vanda sat in the seat next to the last seat in the last row in room number 13. She sat in the corner of the room where the rough boys who did not get good grades sat, where there was most scuffling of feet, most roars of laughter when anything funny was said, and most mud and dirt on the floor. She sat there perhaps because she came all the way from Boggins Heights and her feet were usually caked with dry mud. Next question. Where does Vanda live? What kind of a place do you think it is? Answer. Vanda lives in Boggins Heights. It is perhaps a place that does not have proper roads and streets and is muddy. It is up a hill and may be a poorer part of town. Next question. When and why do Peggy and Maddie notice Vanda's absence? Peggy and Maddie noticed Vanda's absence on Wednesday because they were late to school because of Vanda. They had waited for her to have some fun at her expense, but she had not come. Next question. What do you think to have fun with her means? It means to have some fun at her expense by teasing her. Next question. In what way was Vanda different from the other children? Answer. Vanda was different from the other children because she had an unusual name and did not have any friends. She came to school alone and went home alone. She rarely spoke and no one had ever heard her laugh out loud. Next, did Vanda have 100 dresses? Why do you think she said she did? Answer. Vanda did not have 100 dresses. She said she did perhaps because she was annoyed at being teased by her schoolmates. It could be her way of retaliating at the girls who teased her. She could also have felt bad that she possessed only one dress and wanted the others to believe that she had those many dresses. Question number 3. Why is Maddie embarrassed by the questions Peggy asked Vanda? Is she also like Vanda or is she different? Answer. Maddie is embarrassed by the questions Peggy asked Vanda because she herself is poor and wears only hand-me-down dresses. She is worried that Peggy may start picking on her next. She too is poor, though not as poor as Vanda. Moreover, she did not live on Boggins Heights or had a funny name, and she had better sense than to say that she had 100 dresses. Next, why did Maddie ask Peggy to stop teasing Vanda? What was she afraid of? Answer. Maddie didn't ask Peggy to stop teasing Vanda because she was afraid that Peggy's attention would then fall on her. She was afraid that Peggy would ask her from where she got her dress and she would have to confess that it was Peggy's hand-me-down. Next question. Who did Maddie think would win the drawing contest? Why? Maddie thought that Peggy would win the drawing contest. She thought so because everybody knew that Peggy could draw better than anyone else in the room. She could copy a picture from a magazine or some film star's face so well that you could almost tell who it was. Next, who won the drawing contest? What had the winner drawn? Vanda won the drawing contest in the girls category. She had drawn 100 beautiful dresses. Next question. How is Vanda seen as different by the other girls? How do they treat her? Vanda is seen as different by other girls as she has an unusual name She hardly speaks unless questioned by Peggy, sits at the back of the classroom where the noisy boys sit, and although she wears the same blue dress every day, she claims that she has 100 dresses in her closet. They barely notice her and leave her alone unless when they wish to tease her. Next, how does Wanda feel about the dresses game? Why does she say that she has 100 dresses? Wanda feels annoyed and hates being teased about her dresses. She says that she has 100 dresses because she refuses to acknowledge Peggy's teasing. She is well aware of Peggy's intention to make her feel small but does not want to cow down to her. Next question. Why does Maddie stand by and not do anything? How is she different from Peggy? Maddie stands by and does not do anything because she is terrified of drawing Peggy's attention to herself. She is different from Peggy in as much as she is poorer than Peggy and wears her hand-me-down clothes. Peggy's friendship was important to Maddie because Peggy was the most popular girl in the class. Moreover, Maddie was afraid of being a new target for Peggy and the other girls. The lines that tell us this are: Peggy might ask her where she got the dress that she had on, and Maddie would have to say it was one of Peggy's old ones that Maddie's father had tried to disguise with new trimmings so no one in room 13 would recognize it. Next question. What does Miss Mason think of Vanda's drawings? What do the children think of them? How do you know? Miss Mason thinks that room 13 should be proud of Vanda, who actually drew 100 dress designs, all different and all beautiful. She said that in the opinion of the judges, any one of the drawings is worthy of winning the prize. The children think that they are beautiful because they burst into applause, and even the boys are glad to have a chance to stamp on the floor, put their fingers in their mouths and whistle, though they are not interested in dresses. So these are all about the question answers of the chapter The 100 Dresses Part 1. Now in the next video, I'll come up with a new chapter. Thank you.